まだある先生有識本のノートスこれはありましょう。It is easy to project 慶応の伊藤先生の講義には勝てませんけど。The easy is linear for the linear components from the clear that now the arbitrary linear map the consequence is matrix for the vector. Also, for since matrix uniquely, if the kernel map consider the clear equals the fields are there. The clear matrix or let's find for the choose vector or the sequence matrix for the initial matrix. Seven for the corresponding linear map. Following equivalent. We note the example of matrix invariance, so the matrix reduces its form with a sequence so the form of the existing matrix Gaussian element for the real matrix. The final parameter using as with the Gaussian element. The constant existence of Gaussian element support Gaussian elimination algorithm perform once the matrix transformation form first arrangement matrix form and reverse features finding image because the weak prime is just so itself from combination element vector. The now exists solution on this column space sum of space and also going to compute subgroup also will column space so far to theorem matrix case with x sum of the basis space is open required. In the inverse of the analysis of the matrix prime and this is ratios for working for the rates of the and from the use for that similar application and chapter the solution will compute the das the convention for that's the station large x and it denotes the problem with that we forensic the probabilistic computer for the problem. This is high level algorithm for the level for the search for the random compute. なんか僕のウェブページのここの名前のこれ100個あるんですけど、なんかインクを送ってくれたらここに名前を会社の名前を書くっていう。So looking for the independent file. What the expression running algorithm? Algorithm or expression algorithm. Let's assume moment further. This is several multiple for the argument, the condition distribution let's establish the format. Using reality the algorithm set the case. Using reality the module for a problem. Supporting your social module student fair. Analysis for regression is behavior. Regression for change the theorem. Primary social fund. Since the compute. Rating indication form. That's the basic of algorithm. We have the relations equal to fund. Rating the equation power. 会社の負担になってはいけません。Our compute form the multiple distribution. Our algorithm for the progression image. We can for the two set nodes the number of elements. And similarly over the following that lemma faces the probability. With respect to condition distribution, the random variable. Also the image vectors, family random variable independent of function the sum we have. For the we obtain in addition the useful smooth parameter now also the random exception assume with this special module his module theorem not the necessary purpose or just the radius we can compare the matrix approximate stage. The first regression of something for regression image. Landing band achievable rules. support special algorithm discussion regarding for the education security signature scheme. More rings. Chapter develop number advanced concept ring. The particular right to the original rules. Social ring hormonal fields whole. That's in case the same. Following evidence, the context are algebra. Race algebra it is very close. The issues the issues for the contain version for the algebra. Both hormonal map. When instruction about hormonal fields opening, following several subgroup associated with hormonal fields, just following rule. Is hormonal field denotes fields. Complex suppose the rules polymer form. Algebra ownership coins such a linear map. The full trivial comment feature. Now that's the synthesis domain with addition multiple above defined supposed to be given the considered set container elements. Since several settings supports choose the section denote field, not the formal case. Proof of error. こんなにやってますけど、印刷代って、3000円ぐらいなんですよね。結構安い。でもなんか昔バイオの会社の人がいましたけど、もう原料費はものすごい安くて、ものすごい高い製品を作るって言ってました。なんかバイオの人がいる。研究費が高いですけどね。人件費県外。This is much of a case. Common device of the moral common device. It is clear common. でもこの1枚本当に価値あると思いますよ。フィールド小レベルですか。1万円ぐらいあると思います。ノーベル賞レベルですか。The multiple obtained for the derivation of the version of the common hatch is the multiple from the adjacent the greater from the discussion following formula across this domain. Because dimension property is theorem with the notation for the module D, raise the formal proof for the proof. With the radius shows that it is the radius of the domain. This is the formula. しかしこれ印刷する技が印刷するのが難しいんですよね。これ結構これをここまでやるのに今まで20万枚ぐらい印刷してるという。家で20万枚ぐらい印刷しないとできないという。We hence we are eligible for fundamental from the network. This association with the basis linear independent vector space. That's the one degree. Also, that's some expansion field. Element of the form. Algebraic transform from the form. 20万枚といったら500枚の一冊が2002万20万5 400個ぐらい400冊ぐらいですか。で、dimension 改造の dimension elements with balances先生の algebraic derives そんなに多くないです。Community example of many formal degree. Existential rate sum. これでもインク薄めにしてるんですけど。Existential F. For the mass. Reference calculate suppose. Function horizontal was given. Chain formula derives as a formula roots. The way the formula proper series recognize the addition only. This means information possible. One measurement with the subgroup. Release element series so from the red diagram denote this. We can the family several for the hands units with the calculators and able the sequence root F. And we associate the equivalent path which since the elements are manageable. And we climb the area to support the taking now. How was associated with graph of the Hirini? Each equivalent radian prime. And the way that you should hold the accurate domain or the domain. Not a relation for the domain. An integral argument Euclidean domain. And the immediate consequence program similar. And primus proof statements. Following excel なんかこっちの上の方は止めてみてほしいですけど、止めれば見る。Algorithm previous the rest is developed in form showing that the following more XS with the format or the hint of the theorem. Let's be non-zero parameter equal constant because let's be equal to imply as a weekend primitive. We climb the nodes imply that assumption the relative prime imply several between the parameter. I consider formula the following inquiry, however, it is recursion. It encourages since we have prime number parameter equal to 4. Let's show the parameter equal in. Show the prime dimensions of the was a computer at the time. Polynomial special application in chapter algorithm primary formula. For the multiple for each product for the computer also the computer is using also the following algorithm represents the computational power. The stated formula algorithm sets the high algorithm for the following probability in this section compute program with the written several because the basis because the relation from the in this section we consider compute the great connection from that. The algorithm was several also with the following. Is for that the previous corresponding pair the theorem. They will obtain the following algorithm for the extended Euclidean algorithm polynomial performed. Perform using operation of the wheel regular discussion from theorem. Here's the Chinese remember the access algorithms or algorithm since the degree value from the relation 1 to the input for the fact or support the rational factor for the extension algorithm input let us compute encode we climb above process out to assumption above. Consider several program. The following exercise Roman analog exercise. The analog discuss the passing to the atmosphere of other formula ring in the possible multiple formula and for the computer with the original finds the following exercise develop important algorithm multiple formula exercise develop for fast algorithm. Elements random as follows shows the primary roots in elements. We set further is multiplication algorithm. According to the distribution formula and primary test, assume having computer shows obtaining the number of the cell plane. Progress integer essential. Several formulas the Riemann theorem. I said behind the algorithm methods used fast as a algorithm the linear generator sequence application. A linear problem considers how the determine concurrence defined. Indeed, such problem taken the core generated has a one can linear generator sequence because structure of algorithm. and the one sequence for program computer mirror primary linear genetic sequence can also mean the Gaussian element, and the algorithm calculates linear genetic sequence. The equation shows that suppose the mirror primary is observed with primary, and the fact that the linear generation primary second real sequence length essential for the many considered prolix sequence generated primary. This suggests following algorithm effect computer mirror for time behind the observation of the algorithm hence conducts the code from her and the assumption selection linear map. Therefore, the dimension for the first we may assume the degree of greater that which for the replacing we obtain. Therefore, for the above sufficient for and the more the consequential progresses are useful for the solving linear system. This dimension, that's the weak rule of present. That's the second weak for the with the regular cases also we claim the suppose the prior obtain the prior with the equations for the particular. A special case considers solid possible form. That's the real define given the define the projection operator. We develop the given the following big fees of work of form except the transform here. D define another calculates as for and note the choices difference structure or the calculates as for when a state of the red second statement our requirements is the preliminary set finally this is under only with that assumption the vertical challenge and from the one of the several group corresponds to the derivation from the original matrix. Derivation of the notice and exercise of the brackets and discuss algorithm find the mirror formula of linear explanation secret series. Component captures the basic finite field relative to the integer field. The rest one can commonly several obtain. The element degree of over with final field addition error. Since each is root theorem polynomial of algebra with the homomorphism, let's extend the degree of Frobenius for the Frobenius map sigma. Finally, set the fixed code a theorem that we not in equivalent sense as that the zero structure includes the finite field. The rate extension. It's the development of alternative proof for existence that means the control represents. That's the distinct tomorrow by the integer. And that's the conjecture rules there is a proof that's the minimum formula. For the different polynomial, it is the most normal choice element that the fixed alternative since the cyclic group of the image of the power map E. We claim the roots of distinct following theorem. The first E was more generally even the roots multiple of the degree of the extra finite error includes of degree as a finite field equals the degree of over concludes the basic type of calculation normal basis algorithm for the finite field alternative algorithm for the finite for test the constant related to polynomial affecting algorithm determines まだ手が治ってないという。The algorithm outputs approximately the data of the polynomial has an algorithm exception number of rates and applies the definition of this develops the animation or test. The head in the data to the decision algorithm, this will polynomial several Mr. Diagram also with that we would complete the polynomial radix or the exception of ease. As the final chapter, the whole create versus how the diagram model the polynomial diagram from that's the concept fix the derivative of the possible exception of the the algorithm sets correct the secret definition show that has a resolution funds final is the final statement the merge group algorithm funds the most when the formal categorization algorithm as this problem can either solve several simple operation with the output to the molecule in polynomial diagram following the time of dominated for the corner step. We begin the discussion. Mathematical idea is the arrow's efficiency superior if the non-trivial factor. No support choice the random or that's a random variable. Here, full equation degree factorization algorithm. Algorithm finds the degree of fund. Discussion for several. Or the discussion from アルゴリズムっていうのは結果が答えが分かっているような計算過程のことなんですけど、しかし絶対に解があるのはアルゴリズム。リボンは絶対のプログラムの法則を書くというアルゴリズム。Demons are looking for the polynomial discussion. They go for the task of cleaner. This factoring algorithm for the function working for given the input to the input range is depend to the photo person or the fund. And for the polynomial micro algorithm for the algebra which chases the theorem. This is after the solution will go for this one. なんか動画探索アルゴリズムみたいなのを作りたいです。なんかいい動画を集めれる。作って YouTube の動画をたくさん集めるという。In certain algorithm, the algorithm factor basis vector space sterility factor follow. Here, so the cost generated for the regular factor algorithm is a number for the ones the first execution for the polynomial curve algorithm. Also, the case of the regular algorithm operator for the algorithm on particular for the characteristics of the progress section of the progress of the first support issue rule. The figure shows the rules of the follower. Available analysis algorithm assumption inputs random. Back-up algorithm with the closer back-up. The assumption with the algorithm calculation polynomial. This is the first algorithm that for the special ratio area this time was a component of whole. Was the whole factor was getting comprehensive. And for the such was the likewise the element of the whole. Input to the inches following. The unique parameter better the whole particular with several roots. The ceremony holds the output true. No. A zero input algorithm. That's multiple ones. They know from algebra, so that's now it means that input なんか YouTube 知らない間に10分以上15分以上できてます。勝手にしてくれてるんです。勝手に CM 乗っけてくれてますから。Since the allocation of the regular, once the individual first control for the point, since block that we have for the lemma assumption that we have on the for the number discussion class range for the formal page for the class of the Jews for the following that is for the Russian not to correspond the appendix. Appendix some useful fact or standard integrity was the binary conference of the problem. That's a binary expansion. Consider the problem to integral progress conditional factor. So for the expression some integral element calculates. As an integral shape considers sharing in fact form. For chemical factor linear constant for equals the analytical constant the connected function. Biography subsection algorithm logarithm for application. Has a better ordinary partial analytical function, whether in a corresponding partial relation or a traditional theory. First, a multiple whole integer. First, a multiple answer assumption. General compute application Princeton University Department number field service. That's application for the function prime number. Algorithm for the logarithm repression prime. Information theory. The index node also limit surface. Our function modules for probabilistic distinction. Index Mathematical theorem was solo, classical theorem, cautious run now theorem. Euclidean domain, second domain, a general polynomial generator. What can I say? なんか量子コンピューターの話が面白かったです。サイエンスゼロ。ピューター、サイエンスゼロ。調べようと思ったんですけど、東工大の人。So for the Lagrangian formula, module polynomial associates やっぱ基礎勉強したということ。西堀圭選手はどうだったでしょう。Number theory, great division, chapter symmetry, augmented Gaussian integer assumption, read. We should start a number theory. That's as gross. Question of what the right minimum was first. The first step was just the algorithm diverse step minimum. And the number division possible. Once the right algorithm follows the fractal steady care, the addition follow pairs. Algorithm versus the minimum that the regular search the pendulum that equal flow with the possible integer, non-zero integer. Under the fractal, we also analysis. It remains the mission for the suppose algorithm for the time reference. Now the common fractal need reference essential to hold the wrong probability that the representation algorithm for suppose the whole algorithm algorithm number for the multiple right analysis. The question rational generated number of fractal progressive form. That's the small basic question of one. So next dimension called the recurrent remains. We know that it's a normalized reminder. That is going to provide we get going and replace the remember. The second equation form a second equation, and with some prior to the years, this number Euclidean equation upon the equation section where grade 4 pair, a several division from the same division from the control equation Euclidean algorithm incorporates the following idea. Even the Euclidean for design the same equation topic. And the Greenwich small line there, this is the former running Prince competing issues. There is some previous this is challenging issue algorithm consists of step on the remember statement points this must prove regular from this from the algorithm location question for the next is of Fibonacci number at the beginning of first word prayer at the beginning of some strong so the net is the Fibonacci got the four possible 3 year what's the roman to provide for when Fibonacci number is 4 we prove the former realize smaller value since the root equation similar to that's the occurrence somewhere price must be calculated for the application Fibonacci number suitable これ新聞でもいいんですよね。新聞の紙でもこれを新聞の紙に大量に印刷してやればいいというこの小さい新聞のここに分かりませんけど